So let's try this one more time. It keeps doing like a scheduled stream instead of just going live. There we go. Now we're live. Awesome. There we go. We got it up and going. I'm just going to cover some of these Coinbase charts real quick. And before I go to bed, because a lot of them are looking pretty good. Got a lot of green tonight. So let's start at the top up here. Hit the refresh. CTX. Getting all wound up here on the 30-minute. Go to the 1 hour. Not looking too bad. It's got the LSMA on top of it. I don't have my camera on because I am in my robe getting ready to go to bed. But these coins are starting to get loaded up. Everything's getting under, starting to push. AVT. It's getting a little pushed down. Liquidity. LQTY had a nice pump already. It's pulling back. But man, it's still on the 1 hour. It's loaded up. Got everything pushing right from the ground up. Nice little blue triangle market cipher. Drop that down to the 30-minute. Still looks pretty decent. 2 huge wicks here. So I would keep an eye on like liquidity. RGT is getting everything underneath it. Oh, GST. GST is on a nice upward climb. Let's go to the 1 hour here. Wow, that's pretty nice there. Still being pushed up. We can get past this. Is that the 300? Did I change that to 300? No, that is the 100. Yep. So if we can get past that 100 moving average, we get a nice little pump up. Rory looking halfway decent, trying to get set up, still struggling with the LSM or the EMAs. Need to get up past that 50 moving average, but it does have everything starting to push it. That is on the 1 hour, got a green dot there. GMT looking just as good. So look for it to come down here and bounce off that little EMA. But the 50 sitting right here on the SR level. So definitely got what, 10 coins here, 8 coins. Tribe looking just as good. I mean, everything is getting set up to pump. So all we need now is if Bitcoin could give us a little push. There's a 30-minute. Let's go to the 3. I was looking at the 3 hour earlier. The 3 hour still holding green. Yeah, I definitely need a little push up. Uh, 1 hour. Needing to cross down here on the bottom. Looks like it's trying to cross up. Hopefully it don't get deflected back down. And this is on the MACD. Stocks RSI is opened up and ready to go. But, you know, and they had this nice long downtrend here. Come down, hit, double bottomed out right here. Nice flat, no wicks. Pulling back up. So I would like to think that we could get this to come up. Maybe curl a little bit here, go sideways. And maybe get a little more pump up. Then when we get that news on Wednesday from the Fed report, I would expect that probably this will come back down, retest, if not come down lower. But definitely need Bitcoin to keep pumping up. We got 2 hours before the UK comes in to the market. So on the 30-minute, Bitcoin is coming downward right here. Where's my chart here? Yeah, looks like it's coming down. So this should come down a little bit. UK could open up or widen it up more. So look for the UK to bring it back up to around 23.6, just my opinion. So this could come down, kind of curl here, and come back up. If not, we're going to end up getting a W out of this. So I'm looking for all different patterns on this stuff right here. I mean, that could be a shoulder. This could be the neckline. It's already starting to curl here, but it still wouldn't stop it from pumping back up here. Create another shoulder. So just keep an eye on everything. That was horrible. It was horrible because I didn't catch it for the long term of a nice downward drop for a short. But yeah, we just need Bitcoin to push up. I mean, even if it pushed up to 22,348, maybe 23 or 22,370, all these coins I just showed you here would just blast off. I mean, they're all getting ready. They're all getting set up. And I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that Bitcoin get them all ready and get them all set up and then turn around and crap on them. So keep an eye on. Tribe actually looks really good. I was looking at that one. It took a nice big long beating too. So definitely is working its way back up. Small trend here. But over here, it's looking good on the market cipher chart. Just pulled a blue diamond here. So that being said, I just want to hit you guys up, show you what was going on here. A lot of green on Coinbase here. A lot better than it was the other day. Got what, 4 in the double digits. If Bitcoin would run up another, another 8, I'd say another 400 or 500 bucks, we could probably get a lot of these in double digits. So the altcoins are getting all set up. They're looking good. What's the over underline on how many people are going? I'm not going to read that out loud on here. When this thing gets down to 20 bucks. What thing? You talking about Bitcoin? Well, Kenny, you don't have to buy all these discounts. Give it some time, brother. You're going to get these little pumps. They're going to fall back down. But if you're BCF, if you're talking about Bitcoin going to 20 bucks, I wouldn't count on it. So I'm not worried about that. That ain't happening. I think the bottom for Bitcoin is right down here between 14.4 and 12.4. $2,000 range right there. Yeah, Bitcoin ain't going no 20 bucks. If it does, I'm going to sell everything I have and I'm going to buy everything I can get my hands on. But I doubt it will ever. Bitcoin will never see below $1,200 ever again. And I shouldn't say never, but I'm pretty confident it won't. Them days are gone, over with. They're not coming back. I know a lot of people would love to see it again, but this is going to be our last low dip into as close as you're going to get to the $9,000, $10,000 range. This will be the last time you see this. So people can, I mean, there's a lot of people saying all kinds of stuff, but it just shows the fear in the market. And a lot of comments of lack of knowledge. So when people start making those comments, that just shows how much fear is in the market to me. So people are scared of it. People are thinking, oh, it's a scam. I told you it was going down. I heard that back when it went 600 from 265 up to what, 1,200, and it came back down to like 800 and shot back up. Every time it would drop, it's a scam and the sky is falling. Yeah. So since 2016, every time it would drop, that's all you ever. So it's nothing new for me. I agree with you, Kenny. Eventually, I would say 90% of the coins in the future will be all proof of stake because it does less electricity. Personally, they ought to do away with the big mining rigs. Yeah, they do. I think personally, the only coin that will ever probably be left on a mining facility or a mining rig will be Bitcoin. I don't know how they'll ever change the coding to go from proof of work to proof of stake, since nobody is the original developer on it. So, and that's not, that's not what the Godfather intended. So we'll have to see. I think Bitcoin would be the only one remaining on proof of work. But I tell you what, I told a few of my buddies that Ethereum's getting cheap. If it gets down below $1,000, they need to turn their mining rig back on and start mining it. So we'll have to see. If Ethereum gets down below 900, I'm gonna buy me a handful of them. And Ethereum Classic, well, if it breaks into the $1 mark, I'm buying a handful of that stuff too. Because Ethereum Classic, it likes when things are good, it likes to run up. Yeah, we can all speculate who the coder is or who Satoshi Nakamura is. Um, nobody knows, and it would probably be the least expected person. I mean, how as far as we know, it could be some kid who was probably 12 years old that wrote it as a joke back then, and now he's like 24 years old. I mean, you never know. Might have been, there's a few people who are smart enough to do that. Elon's smart enough to do something like that. Well, Angel Evan, I'd like to trust you, but that's just not what I've been seeing. So I'd like to be wrong, but I don't see that because there's more liquidity down here. Um, I can pull that in. There's another band of liquidity. I mean, there's a little support right here. So 19,978 to about 18,138 is a nice little cluster of support. But man, there's a lot of vector candles right here. I have a lot of liquidity, just like what was in this gold box here. And I had that gold box marked out for the longest time, and it came right down and took it out. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't think that's it. I hate to say it. It's too early. I don't think we're gonna see a bull market in June or July. That's way too early. So just the cycle of way Bitcoin runs, the soonest I think we'd go back into a bull market, no matter what price we come down to, the soonest we could get there would be the end of July, 1st of August. So this is just a big scare. I mean, this could come back up, run into the 24, 25s, dabble around through here for a while. It could come down into the 17. You never know. Might hang up at 18. on that cluster back there and bounce off that. You know, we went sideways here for, you know, this is a daily candle. I mean, how many days was this here? We went sideways for 29 days. So, I mean, if this is the pump back up, come up to about here, go sideways for another 29 days, where does it put us? Let me get the measurement here. You know, just use it for example. There's 29 days, July 16th. So this come up, it could bounce up and down for another 29 days to July. Get here July 16th, you could start coming back down again, create that same thing, get over here, and here you are, end of July, 1st of August. And you could bounce around here for 4 or 5 days and start coming back up. And by the time you get back up and come to this line right here that I have drawn, because I figure once it comes back to this line here and starts breaking through here and retest it, you know, that could be the last part of August, first part of September. But I don't think this is it. So we'll see. You know, I got it marked, I got it saved. And if I'm wrong, I'll admit that I'm wrong. But so far, everything I've charted from back up in here, everything is hit. Down to my breakout here, everything. So this right here hit that line, rejected, came back out and hit right dead square on this crossbar of the gold and this trend line. Boom, came back up, ran sideways. So I didn't expect this to drop that far. I figured 24,257 would be the bottom, and I figured that wouldn't hit until today or tomorrow. I did not expect that. That was huge. So I have no control over it. All I can do is read the charts and call it the best as I can see it. So this right here, you look at this for a daily candle, that was 17.83%. That's huge. Most times we only get like maybe a 10% candle, but 17, 18% is huge. That one there is 11%. So that was even huge for its size. Hey, Iranian Putin, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the super chat. Press 1 if you love. Crazy dude. So, you guys, I'm going to bounce out of here and go to bed. I think he did that in the other stream. Yeah, he did it on the other stream. You just see it on every stream that we're on. But yeah, hang around. Time will tell. If I'm wrong, come back in here and tell me in a couple months that I'm wrong, and I'll accept it. But I don't think I am. So, other than that, guys, I'm gonna get out here and go to bed. See where I said get a little pump up here. I got this 22565.5 marked out. I think we can get up there to there tonight. And then the UK, I think the UK when it comes in is going to open upward, then come back down a little ways. Then we'll miss the trade a little sideways and up. Just my opinion, but we'll see how it goes tonight. But you guys have a wonderful night, man. I am going to bed. I am tired. I've been pounding these charts and stuff all day. I'll get on here and see what the morning looks like. Maybe we'll have some coffee and go over charts again in the morning. So you guys have a wonderful evening. You know, if you keep on these top 5 or 6 here, CTX, AVT, RGT, GST, Liquidity, GMT, and Tribe, and Rory, they're all looking good. So they're all in the getting in the double digits. So yep, have a great night. Brian AJC, I appreciate the super chat. Need to get back over there and tell them because they're not in this channel here. So later, guys. Have a great one.